happening, gang? It's your boy Retro back again with another reaction video. Yeah. Today we got another huge update. Now you guys can probably already tell it is going down. Just by that title alone, you guys are definitely going to want to see this one, as we got our border czar Tom Homan issuing a very blunt message to all those rogue Democratic officials in sanctuary cities that are covering up and harboring these illegal migrants, specifically calling out that governor of Illinois, saying that his time may be up. In this newest update, guys, I'm excited to get into this one, so we'll hop straight into it. So make sure you guys hit that like button and hit that subscribe button. Before we even get into it, you guys hit that like button, also hit that subscribe button. We're your boy, and without further ado, let's get straight into it, folks. Check this one out.
How you doing? Look, let me start out by saying this. If I offend anybody today, I don't give a shit. Don't care. The media in the back room, I'm sure I'll be reading a lot of hit pieces on me tomorrow. I don't give a shit what you think about me. I get asked all the time, does it bother you? There's a big part of this country that hates your guts. I don't care. I don't care. Because we got a job to do. You know, I wake up every day for the last 4 years pissed off because the Biden administration took the most secure border in my lifetime and unsecured it on purpose. Right?
Absolutely.
I worked for 6 presidents, starting with Ronald Reagan. Every president I ever worked for took steps to secure the border. Even Clinton and Obama took steps to secure the border because they clearly understood you can't have national security without border security. They got it. Joe Biden's the first president in history of the nation who came into office and unsecured the border on purpose. So for 4 years, I wake up every day pissed off. That changed November 5th.
Absolutely.
Now I wake up every day excited because I work for the greatest president of my lifetime, Donald J. Trump. For 4 years, we had over 10.5 million illegal aliens at our border. They released nearly 8 million into the country illegally. We had a 600% increase in sex trafficking women and children. We had a record number of known suspected terrorists and people on the terrorist watch list crossing the border. Under Trump, we had 14 in 4 years. Under Joe Biden, just shy of 400. Think about that for a moment. What Joe Biden did to our border was create the most significant public safety and national security vulnerability in this nation's history. But guess what? We got one badass president now who's going to come in and is going to take care of this border. Look at the numbers last few days. I'm telling you, every morning I get up, I can't wait to go to work.
And that right there is the type of energy that we need, and it's showing. Honestly, between Donald Trump's administration or throughout his administration, you're seeing the excitement to get the job done. Over this last month, look at all of what's been reported, what's been in the news cycle, guys. They are night and day from the Biden regime.
Because I know that I have a president who's going to open up every avenue of law enforcement to this great nation. In under 4 weeks, we have illegal crossings on the border down 95%.
Wow. Don't forget, Biden tried to make that seem like it was impossible without help from both sides, by the way.
I remember when the president called me and said, I remember he called me when he brought me, this is the second time I came out of retirement for this man. So he called me, I remember I was the first guy he called, and he says, okay, this is how the phone call went. I picked up one, I see POTUS on my cell phone, so I know it was Trump. He says, all right, Tom, you've been bitching about 4 years, you want to come fix it? And I didn't hesitate. I said, I'll come back and I'll do it for free. I'm so pissed off. You don't have to pay me.
Wow. I didn't know that. And that's another thing. A lot of folks, even Elon Musk, he's declined his salary as well. So a lot of folks that are working that help Donald Trump, make America great again, they're doing it all for free, for nothing. I mean, come on, even Donald Trump's doing it for free. A second term.
In less than a month, illegal crossings down 95%. ICE has arrested over 21,000 people in the nation. Gotaways. Under President Biden, the gotaways, 2.2 million people crossed the border, weren't arrested because the Border Patrol was too busy making sandwiches, changing diapers, making baby formula, making hospital runs, dealing with humanitarian crisis. 2.2 million people crossed the border and weren't apprehended, weren't fingerprinted. We had about 1,800 a day in 2023. You know how many had yesterday? 48.
Wow.
You're talking about 2,000 miles of border and only 48 people escaped, but that's 48 too many. I'm not going to be happy if that number is 0. Now we're getting a question, well, you said you're going to concentrate on public safety threats and national security threats, but you arrested non-criminals. Yeah, damn right we did. Because you're in the country illegally, which happens to be a violation of our law.
Thank you.
Entering this country illegally is a crime, and we're not going to forgive it.
Finally, someone points this one out where these folks on the left are freaking out. They're crying. They're saying that everyone who voted for Trump should be upset because they're not deporting who they said they're going to deport. They said they're going to deport all these criminals. And I'm like, everyone who came here illegally, they broke the law as soon as they crossed that border. You know what I mean? And they should all be sent back. I'm with Tom Homan. Finally, someone points it out, though.
Entering this country illegally is a crime, and we're not going to forgive it. Into sanctuary cities, game on, because Pam Bondi's back into place. And Kash Patel is back running the FBI.
Boom. Say it again.
President Trump brought together one hell of a team, and every time...
I'm sorry, Tom, but you can't forget Dan Bongino. I told someone in the comments as they said Dan Bongino was also gonna help Kash Patel in the FBI, and I'm like, oh my, I can't wait to be able to report on Dan again. Oh my goodness, this is gonna be too good. I thought it was good already, but oh my, this just like what Greg Gutfeld said, we're literally watching feels like we're watching an action movie right now. I feel the same exact way, and this is the part where the main character is kind of taking a little bit of a butt whipping. You know, he was in a fight and they got the best of him. Now it's his time to just kick butt all the way through the rest of the movie, and we're seeing that being played out with this administration.
President Trump brought together one hell of a team, and every time I see one of these people get nominated and take their oath for office, I just get that much more excited. I'm afraid I'm gonna have a heart attack one of these days because it just keeps getting better.
Fired up.
Sanctuary cities are a sanctuary for criminals. I've read all these stories this week. Tom Homan insulted AOC. Well, look, it's not an insult if it's true.
Ooh.
She says Homan has no game, he has nothing on me. Look, you can claim you're educating people according to their constitutional rights. I think she's a long ways away from being a constitutional scholar myself. Bottom line is, we know what the game is. You can claim you're educating people to their rights, but we know what the end game is. Try to tell people how to invade law enforcement. And we're talking about people who enter the country illegally, which is a crime, committed a violent act against a U.S. citizen, were ordered removed by a judge. We got members of Congress saying this is okay to educate them how to invade law enforcement. We're not making this shit up. We're enforcing the laws enacted by Congress, and we're not going to apologize for it. Not under this administration.
It sounds like someone's asking for, what's it called? Aiding and abetting? A legal fugitive? It sounds like that's what she's asking for. AOC, the way she's been opening up that webpage in order to help folks evade, or illegal migrants evade ICE. Come on now, that's illegal. You cannot do that. Go ahead, Tom Homan, let her know.
We got great governors out there. Governor Pritzker, you ain't one of them.
Oof.
I met with Governor DeSantis yesterday. You know what he's done? He's passed one of the strongest state immigration laws in this nation. Do you know it's a crime in the state of Florida? It is a crime to enter the country illegally. He made his own state law. He has passed a law that he will fire any mayor or sheriff that doesn't help ICE enforce immigration law.
And that's how it should be. Literally, I don't understand why these sanctuary city Democratic officials like the governor of Illinois, Governor Pritzker, why do you want to get in the way of a mass deportation effort of these illegal migrants? These are all criminals, folks who came to this country illegally, especially when there is a process, a procedure in place. There is a way, a right way to do it. There's a wrong way to do it. All these folks that are here right now did it the wrong way. Because if they did it the right way, guess what? They would have nothing to worry about. You would be legal, a legal citizen of the United States.
Help ICE enforce immigration law. The men and women of the Border Patrol, I love each and every one of you wearing that green uniform. You're the finest 1% this country has. So look, we're attacking the interior enforcement. For those who don't think those numbers are enough, I don't either. If you haven't seen, I'm happy with the numbers, but I'm not going to be satisfied until every criminal alien gang member, every criminal alien, every trend Iowa is eradicated from this country and send their ass to Gitmo where they belong.
Yo, there we have it, guys. I'm so glad. It's refreshing to hear someone who truly cares. Remember what our last border czar was doing, lying about taking trips to the border. I mean, it's night and day, the stark contrast between the current administration and the Biden regime. I mean, they were getting absolutely nothing done, and no one had anything to say about it. No complaints from AOC on the Biden administration. But now that Donald Trump's in office, his administration is actually light speed getting things done. I mean, look at what's been done, carried out over the last month. These dudes were moving from day one. They did not lie along that campaign trail, and it shows. All these figures on the left, these Democratic officials and these sanctuary cities better move out the way, because it doesn't sound like Tom Homan is going to be issuing many more warnings. I'm just going to say that actually sounds like Pam Bondi may have been given some green light in order to go after these Democratic officials. By the way, Tom Homan is speaking up here. They better quit messing around, guys, but definitely hop in the comment section. Let me know your thoughts. Also, make sure you guys hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. If you enjoy more content like this, catch you guys on the next one week.